Hey YouTube, my name is Kayla Rain and today I'm doing the coffee book tag. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday and getting ready for a wonderful weekend of awesome reading, or just being awesome in general. But before that happens, I'm going to do the coffee book tag and I'm excited about it because I love coffee. So I was tagged twice for this tag, once by Gretchen over on Chic Nerd Reads and then a second time by Jessica T. Page Turner. And both of their channels are really awesome, so I'll link those in the down bar below and you should definitely check them out. This tag was originally created by Benjamin over on Bangity Bangs. Yeah, that is an awesome name. It just makes me think of How I Met Your Mother. Thumbs up if you get that kind of connection. Anyway, I'm just gonna get started into the book tag. Okay, so first up we have Black Coffee. So name a book or series that is hard to get into but has really hardcore fans. And I'm going to go with the Sword of Truth series by Terry Goodkind. This is the prequel, Dead of Bones. And this series, guys, it's intense. It is very difficult to get into. The world building is extreme. Like, you think it's hard to keep up with Game of Thrones? Read Terry Goodkind. However, finishing this series is such an accomplishment to just put under your belt as a reader because it's massive, it's really difficult to keep up with, but just kind of getting that satisfaction of finishing it and having read it is phenomenal. So yeah, if you're looking for a big reading project, check out the Sword of Truth series by Terry Goodkind. Don't watch the show. It is an abomination to the book series. Number 2 is Peppermint Mocha. So name a book or book series that gets more popular during the Christmas season or a festive time of year. And I'm going to change this up just a little bit, and I'm going with a book that gets popular, for me at least, during the summertime. And for me, that is going to be The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Anne Brashers. This is just a fabulous summer read. It's one of those contemporary novels that really packs an emotional punch, and it is the perfect summer reading series. It's just fantastic because, I mean, it happens during the summer. It's just kind of like light and fluffy sometimes, and then other times it just kind of pulls at the heartstrings, and I love this book series. I definitely always reach for it in the summer, and I just decided to change the parameters of that question just a touch. 3. Hot Chocolate. Name your favorite children's book, and for me that is going to be How to Eat Fried Worms by Thomas Rockwell. I just loved reading that book when I was little. I don't know why, I just really enjoyed it. It was kind of like grody for a girl to read, so I thought it was kind of cool that I was reading it because I'm like, look at how alternative I am to specific gender norms. But yeah, I just really enjoyed reading that book when I was little, and I think it's still pretty fun. 4. Double Shots of Espresso. Name a book that kept you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. And for me, that is definitely going to be Living Dead Girl by Elizabeth Scott. I read this entire thing in one sitting because I needed to know what happened, and it's really short. But it is about a young girl who is abducted, and it kind of puts us in present time when she's a teenager, and she has the task of picking the new victim. And it is very intense to read this. 5. Starbucks. Name a book that you see everywhere. And I'm gonna have to go with Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And I have not read this book series yet. I have all of the books that are out so far because I've been meaning to read it because I see it everywhere and everyone just talks about how amazingly fantastic it is. So I really need to get on that, and it's just everyone has read this book and is talking about this book. 6. That Hipster Coffee Shop. So give a book by an indie author a shout out. And I'm gonna have to go with Ignite by Erica Crouch, and she is one of the contributors to the YouTube channel Word Nerds, and she does have her own YouTube channel, so you should definitely check that out. But she has written a trilogy, I think thus far is what it is, and it is about fallen angels, so they are demons actually. And I've only read the sample that you can get on Amazon, but the writing is just really fun and kind of sarcastic, and it's both creepy and cute at the same time. So I enjoy it, and I think I'm probably gonna end up buying the book and reading it and seeing kind of how that trilogy goes. 7. Oops, I accidentally got decaf. So name a book that you were kind of expecting more from. I'm gonna go with The Terminals by Roy Scott Buckingham. The entire premise of the book just seemed so awesome and amazing, and you know, the plot was executed pretty well. But the character development just kind of sucked, to be honest, and I was just really disappointed with that because there was so much room for awesome character development in this book, and it wasn't to my liking, so I just was expecting more. And finally, 8, The Perfect Blend. Name a book or series that was both bitter and sweet, but ultimately satisfying. I'm gonna have to go with a recent read, and that was Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, and I have it on my Kindle, so I'm not going to put it up here because then it just messes with the lighting and then everything is just messed up. But yes, that book was just, I was smiling and laughing and crying, and by the end of the book I was just sobbing, and it was sad, and just some of the things that happened in the book were so difficult to get through. But the ending was so satisfying. I was genuinely happy with the ending. And usually books that make me cry like that and just make me feel super emotional, it's like automatic book hangover. But I didn't have a single hint of a book hangover with this because everything was just put together so nicely, tied together wonderfully in the end, and just left me with this really satisfied feeling for having read a book that just came together like that. It's tagging time. So first of all, I'm going to tag Trina from Between Chapters, Arya from The Geek Life, Rihanna from Little Library, and Alina from Got Books. Alright guys, you are up, and I hope you guys do this tag. I will be anticipating your answers and looking out for your videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos as I upload them, and as always guys, thanks for watching. Stay weird. And, ooh, is that how you say it?